Want to be featured on the Rock Metal Podcast just like all the other great bands you've heard up to this point? Go ahead and hit me up, therockmetalpodcast@gmail.com. Let me know. Let's work out the deeds. Rock Metal Podcast, episode 24 with Rusted Hero.
Well, I'm leaving California, heading down to Mexico. Cross the border through Arizona, heading the I-10 east on the open road. I say, top down and I'm feeling the free. The whole way it's lifted off of me. Put my right foot down, turn the music up, and I enjoy.
All right then, Docs, I am recording, so let's do this. Rock Metal Nation, I've got on the line today Docs from Rusted Hero, member of a rock band from Northeast England, and I'm super stoked to have him on. And so, Docs, thank you very much for coming onto the show.
That's not a problem. Thank you for having us on, man.
Absolutely. So, Docs, why don't you tell Rock Metal Nation a bit about yourself, maybe what inspired you to pursue a life of music?
It was watching people like Jimi Hendrix when I was growing up. You know, I found an old guitar when I was growing up and kind of inspired us from there to try and play it, and it's all just went on from there. Joined a few bands and ended up in this one.
Very cool, very cool. Speaking of which, what's the story behind how the current lineup found each other, like how you guys found each other?
The band got together about a year before I even joined it. There was five members back then, but the singer had left, so they got in contact with me. I auditioned, got the job, and until recently we had a bass player, but about a few weeks ago he's left. So we are a three-piece now, and I'm playing bass and singing and doing the frontman thing until we get a replacement bass player.
Bam. No, I like that. I like that you're able to just like, oh, we don't have a bass player? Well, guess what? I play bass.
Yeah. We've done a few gigs where a guitarist hasn't been able to do it, and I've had to step in and stuff like that, so it is quite handy that I do a little bit of everything, but
I can see...
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, aside from your pipes, I can see why you got the job. Hardworking, tenacious, ambidextrous.
Yeah, I can do like pretty much nothing with both hands.
Docs, what inspired the name Rusted Hero?
The guys, like saying me as well, we're all quite Slash and Guns N' Roses orientated and influenced rather. It's a Slash's Snake Pit song, Rusted Heroes.
Okay.
And they kind of liked it, just knocked the S off, Rusted Hero. Good band name.
Very cool. My next question is, Docs, when you guys get together to write songs, what's that process like?
Usually we're all in the room. Adam, the guitarist, comes up with some insane riffs. So we'll sit down and listen to him riff for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then just go, that one, that one. And we'll try and put songs, like a bit of music together. I'll record it on my phone, I'll take it home, and I'll try and chuck some lyrics on it, and then we'll get back the next week and see if it works, see what needs changing, and it's quite a productive little system we've got going.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you use your phone because it demonstrates that we have so much technology available to us right then and there. There's almost no excuse to not capture anything, and it's really cool process that you have. It's like, hey, you come up with some sick riffs, so you just riff for the next 30 minutes, and when you have something, let's go ahead and work with it, and then I'll record it and just start that process of building it up over time. We
just build it up from sometimes the littlest. I mean, sometimes Adam can come up with a load of riffs. He can record it at home and send it to me, and I can start working on the lyrics. You know, we're not even in the same room. It's brilliant.
Yeah. No, technology is changing the way we work. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's go and listen to the first product of this riffage and recording. Let's listen to Mexico.
Well, I'm leaving California, heading down to Mexico. Cross the border through Arizona, heading the I-10 east on the open road. I say, top down and I'm feeling the free. The whole way it's lifted off of me. Put my right foot down, turn the music up, and I enjoy this feeling of being free. Well, I'm feeling kinda lucky, I'm feeling kinda sweet. My skin feels hard and leathery from this Arizona heat. Just one more day of driving, put my pedal through the floor. Well, I've been sitting on a beach with a line of tequila down in San to the side and take a walk in the moonlight, shining on the desert road. Only 5 more hours to sunrise, got plenty miles to go. Before I'm sitting on a beach with lime and tequila down in sunny Mexico. Light on the open road, let me know when you can leave me alone. Light on the edge of time, take what's mine, retaking my life.
Okay, coming back from Mexico, I love that track. I'm curious, because I used to drive a lot on the I-10, and so like it brought me back to like going through California, going through Arizona, like doing all that everything you talk about in Mexico. I'm just curious, have you guys done that drive?
No, it was, you know, I wrote that riff, the beginning sort of riff, and the first line came out, I'm leaving California, heading down to Mexico, and then I just had to find out how to get there. So I had to Google Maps it and find out which roads I was going to take and stuff like that. So it was a bit of investigation work, really, and to find out how to get there.
That's awesome, though, because it connected. Because I was like, hey, I've done that. I know what that's like. That's pretty awesome. I've been there. Which is really cool. And, Docs, I'm just curious, Mexico, like, what's the inspiration behind writing this track about Mexico, like heading down to Mexico?
I don't know. I've got a real thing about the whole country. I'm a big, kind of rock grass type fan and country, and like especially Hayseed Dixie at the minute. I'm a massive Hayseed Dixie fan. So I kind of like the whole country thing, and like I say, as soon as that first lyric came out of my mouth when I was playing it, I just it all just came naturally from then. It just, the open roads down to Mexico, the sunny beach, imagine yourself in the Cadillac and all,
Yeah, that's good stuff. I dug it. As I was listening to it, I'm like, yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, I want to do that. That's listening to that song, maybe,
Listen to your own song while you're doing it. I don't know.
For the first time.
For the first time. All right, let's go ahead and listen to the next track, The Unknown.
Life I want is a falling in the sea. It's falling back to where it's meant to be. Well, I'm leaving life behind. I'm breaking free. An open road is all I need. Falling leaves blowing in the wind. Don't stop me now. I've come too far for this to end. Like echoes, feeling like I'm 2 foot tall. I'm feeling strong, like I can take this world alone. So follow me to the unknown. Feeling like I'm 2 foot tall. I'm feeling strong, like I can take this world alone. Nothing's wrong, but I don't feel the pain no more. I don't belong in, I ain't saying my final song. So follow me to the unknown.
Okay, coming back from the Unknown, similar question. What's the story behind Unknown, or the inspiration behind Unknown?
Well, this one was this was the actual first track that I got to write when I joined the band. Adam had come up with these riffs and this rhythm part, and it just twigged with me straight away. I had the first verse written on the day, and then I took it home. I had the whole song written by next practice. It was and it was our first single as well. We got a really good recording of it, and it was just a lot of fun. It's going to be the track for me, where everything started.
The track where it all began.
Yeah, for me.
Well, that's an important milestone, I think, for everybody, too, in the band. They're like, hey, we hired this guy in. Who knows if he's going to work out or not? And then, bam, who knows if it's going to work? The unknown comes out of it. And
hey.
Now, at the beginning, Docs, you mentioned that there's some exciting news coming down the pipeline, and so that's my next question. What should Rock Metal Nation pay attention to from Rusted Hero coming up here soon?
Well, we should be getting a UK and Ireland tour together in the Easter. We've been talking with a promoter in Ireland who's going to get us a few shows over there, and then we're going to try and plan a few shows over this way, and hopefully roll out some of the new tracks from the new album that we're going to be working on, which is another bit of news. And just see how it all goes. We've got a lot of festivals coming up. We've got Rockmantic in Carlisle coming up. We're hoping to listen back from Wildfire in Scotland. It's going to be a busy year next year.
Ooh, exciting. So, Rock Metal Nation, we've got a UK Ireland tour in Easter, rolling out some new tracks from the new album that is being worked on as we speak.
Yep.
And then some festivals coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I'm excited. How can Rock Metal Nation find out more about Rusted Hero? Is there a website that they should go to?
There is a website, but it's we haven't paid for the .com, so you're probably best off going to our Facebook, which is facebook.com/Rusted Hero Band. Same for Twitter, twitter.com, Rusted Hero Band. You'll be able to get the website, YouTube, SoundCloud, our merch store, everything from there. So, yeah, just have a look around.
Perfect. All right, so Rock Metal Nation, if you're listening in right now, go ahead and go to your Facebook page or go to your Twitter page. Go to facebook.com or twitter.com/Rusted Hero Band. From there, you can get access to all of the tracks that you need so that you can hear more from Rusted Hero, than especially if you liked what you heard here today on the Rock Metal Podcast. So, Docs, unless you've got anything else you want to throw out there, I just wanted to thank you for coming on to the Rock Metal Podcast, for sharing your gift with Rock Metal Nation, and for rocking on like you do.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone who's tuned in to listen to us, everyone who's then went onto our Facebook or our YouTube channel to check us out, and thank you to everyone who continues to listen to us and buys our stuff.
right, Rock Metal Nation, hopefully you just found your new favorite band in Rusted Hero. Big thanks again for them for coming on and sharing their music with us. Make sure to head over to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca to check out all the information from the show you just heard today. And until then, rock on, Rock Metal Nation.